E3 2017. Let's go.
They say humans are social animals. They can't.
Hey guys, Citrus here. E3 just ended like yesterday. Holy shit, games. Alright, calm. We're gonna have a calm discussion about E3. Alright. The way I'm gonna organize this video is I'm gonna start with my least favorite press conference to my most favorite press conference. And I'm excluding Bethesda because they were so fucking terrible. I don't think it's worth my time talking about how shit their fucking press conference was. Anyways, let's jump into it. Starting off with Xbox, or Microsoft, or whatever you want to call it. Xbox, they bought a few things that interested me. Oh yeah, by the way, just because I'm starting off with Xbox doesn't mean I fucking hate Xbox and that they were the worst. Just in general, they had the least amount of stuff that excited me. Now, first off, they revealed the proper name for the Scorpio and the specs and what it looks like. And all I really have to say about the Scorpio, or Xbox One X is now it's called, it's a marvel of technology. It's very cool. They managed to make the Xbox even smaller and also more powerful at the same time, which was incredible. But also, if you want a fucking 4K gaming machine, just buy a PC. Like, what? I don't understand the market that they're trying to go after. Like, there's no market for people who really want 4K, but also, like, just get a fucking PC is what I'm trying to say. But other than that, they revealed, Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, Assassin's Creed used to be on like a yearly schedule where they'd release like 1 or 2 games every single year. But then their games started to become, how do I describe this? More shit. And they took a break for a little while. You know, they released Watch Dogs 2, they released Watch Dogs 2, I don't know what Ubisoft did in that time. But now they've brought it back, their new Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Origins. Very boring name for like a prequel before everything story, but the game itself looks amazing. The way you can like look into like the bird, like become the bird basically, and like take a look around the surrounding areas, and like the way that they portray, like, I believe it's ancient Egypt, if I'm not mistaken. It just looks very cool, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this new Assassin's Creed because they aren't rushing it this time. Also, CUPHEAD got a release date. I believe it was September or something. Like September 29th, I don't know, I'll put an image here. But it's someday, and, you know, I'm excited because I love CUPHEAD. I've after seeing, like, the gameplay and stuff, and, like, just the whole concept of, like, old-timey, cartoon, like, Disney-style cartoons, into, like, a fully fledged video game, it looks amazing, and I'm freaking excited because I love that style. I'm a bit of an animation nerd. So yeah, just really cool to finally get a release date on that. The last thing that Xbox revealed that was pretty cool was Anthem. New IP from forgot the name of the company. I don't know, but the people who made Mass Effect. And you can definitely tell it's got strong Mass Effect vibes, it's got strong Destiny vibes, a little bit of Halo, but Destiny and Halo are kind of go hand in hand. And it looks very, very cool. You got like giant monsters, you got these guys in like spacesuits. It looks really, really cool. But moving on from Xbox, EA. EA had like 3 things that piqued my interest. But the thing is, even though it was like a low number, the things that they showed off were pretty cool. For instance, they started off with Battlefront 2, or Star Wars Battlefront 2, and gotta say it looks very nice. It looks way more interesting to me than the first Battlefront game, because I was pretty excited about the first Battlefront, But when it actually came out and then I heard everyone complaining about it, I just never ended up getting it. But this seems to fix, or they said that they're trying to fix all the problems that the first Battlefront had. They're gonna have free DLC, they're gonna have a story mode, and everything's gonna be good. So hopefully, if EA doesn't fuck it up, this could be a pretty great game. Next up, A Way Out. A Way Out looks fucking awesome. If I had to describe it to someone who had never seen the trailer or have never heard of the game, I'd probably say co-op Injustice, Uncharted, cause it just seems like, you know, like from the trailer and like looking at the graphics and like the stuff that you do, it seems like very closely related to Uncharted, and it's from the people who made Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and that game was pretty great. And it was also, I believe that game was co-op, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, so this just seems like a pretty cool game. And last thing that kind of excited me from EA was Need for Speed Payback. I saw a lot of people complaining about the game in the comments of like the trailer, but I think it looks cool. I mean, like you got like these slow-mo shots of like cars being rammed off the side. You got like tons of like explosions and shit. It just looks super crazy. And yeah, it looks exciting. Now, Ubisoft. Ubisoft is in my top 3 of the press conferences, because they revealed so much good shit that it's stunning. First off, they started off Mario plus Rabbids battle whatever. Holy shit. We got the leaks a while ago of Mario and Rabbids, and everyone was like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" And then, you know, they said that there was gonna be an RPG, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, a new turn-based Mario game!" Nah. It's not even turn-based. It's full-on XCOM Mario. Holy shit! You got the Rabbids invading Mario Land. They're dressing up as the characters. They are all holding guns, and they're fighting other Rabbids, and it's fucking, oh my god. And then like and then the turn-based combat, or like, yeah, it is turn-based, and then it's like tactile, like tactical, like fucking hiding behind coverage. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, that looks freaking crazy. Next up, we got a bit of a smaller title that I didn't see a lot of people talk about, but it piqued my interest, and that was Starlink. And it's essentially like Skylanders, or like, you know, those like Toys to Life kind of games, except instead of having like characters that you play as, it is ships, where you have the ships on the controllers, and you can like swap out parts on the fly, and you're like doing all these ship battles and stuff, and it looks really cool. And I don't know, I've always been fond of like the Toys to Life thing. Like I grew up when I played Skylanders for the first time, because I was like super excited about it. It was super fun, and I stopped playing it now. Like I only played the first game, but it was a lot of fun. And then Disney Infinity came out, and while I didn't play Disney Infinity, I never bought it. I love the like characters and like the little designs of the figures, and you know, Amiibo. I have a bunch fucking up there because fucking I love sucking Nintendo's dick. But yeah, this Starlink looks super cool. I can't wait for it to come out so I can spend more money on useless Toys to Life shit. Next up, Far Cry 5. I have never played a Far Cry game in my life. They've never interested me. The most that I've gotten interested is in Far Cry 4 or 3, I can't remember. The one with the dude who's like super crazy and they're on an island or whatever. Sorry about that, my brother came in, he wanted to borrow the Switch. What was I saying? Far Cry 5. I've heard that it's a very different turn in the series, cause they're all, like, all the other games were like tropical or like very, you know, like far off places. But this one's taking place in like very like a redneck town in America where like there's cults and shit, and it looks freaking crazy. And after seeing the trailer that they showed off at E3, I'm pretty excited. Oh, but the bomb, the freaking bomb, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now, I played the original Beyond Good and Evil 2. I got it on PC because Ubisoft was doing its 30th anniversary thing, and they were giving one free game every month. And one of the games was Beyond Good and Evil. And I played it, and it's super cool. It's got like all the fantasy elements and stuff. And it was a really solid game. And now seeing Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is super crazy, you got like the monkey dude who's like fucking scamming these like pig fucking like mobsters, and then they're riding around on like these floating car things, and then or like scooters, and then there's fucking it's a prequel, so it's like before Jade and her story. Like, did I break my fucking chair? So it just looks super crazy. Love the graphics. Cannot wait to see some gameplay of this because it's gonna be amazing. Next up, Sony. Sony revealed like a bunch of stuff that we already knew about, but they did reveal one thing that was new that piqued my interest. But we'll get on that later. But first, the new trailer for Days Gone. Now, we knew about Days Gone for a while. I really like it. I love like this like waves of zombies and stuff. But now with the new trailer, they showed off that it's like a little bit more like stealth and tactical. I keep on saying tactile. A lot more tactical than just most zombie games where you just run around and shoot things. In the trailer, what happened was the guy's friend got kidnapped by these like rebel humans, because every freaking zombie game needs to have some rebel humans. And so his friend gets kidnapped and he has to go save him. So he has to like sneak around like this like camp of humans, and then as he's sneaking around there, he gets to like this huge field of zombies, and he sneaks by them too and finds a place where his friend's being captive. And he's like, crap, I can't take on all these freaking guys. I'm only one dude. So y'all know what he does? He gets C4, plants it on the dam that was separating the zombies and like the raider people, blows up the dam. The zombies come flooding in and start killing all the raiders. Meanwhile, this dude just sneaks up onto the little fort, grabs his friend, and then they bounce. That's so cool! That's such a cool mechanic, where you can like just get the zombies to do your dirty work. It's so clever and cool, and I will probably never use it because I'm too dumb to actually realize what games want me to do and stuff like that. God damn it. Alright, but other than Days Gone, they showed off, this is a new title, kind of new. It's a remake of Shadow of the Colossus. I have never played Shadow of the Colossus, never played anything even remotely close to it. But I am really excited about this, because I've heard that it's an absolute classic. I've seen lots of gameplay of it. It looks stunning. Like, I heard that it's like a PS1, PS2 classic. I can't remember when it came out. But it seems like an amazing game, and I can't wait for it to come out on PS4 so that I and the new generation can play it too. Because we missed out on a lot of really great games. But moving on from that, Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human. I saw the trailer, what was it? It feels like a couple of years ago. It's been a while. And it looks crazy. In this new trailer, you got the main character, Marcus, and it starts off with him having to make a decision. He gets caught by this police drone, and he has to decide whether he runs and abandons his android people. Does he stay and hide, or does he do something else? Does he hide in the booth? Does he, before he did that, does he climb up and fucking punch the drone? There's so many options, and it just looks like a really crazy game. And I love these choice-based games because it's kind of chill, but also it's like a lot of replay value. So, you know, excited to see this come out hopefully soon. And next up, Spider-Man. Spider-Man on PS4. I don't know what the official. I think it's just Spider-Man. This game looks cool. So cool. You got Spider-Man zipping around on rooftops, and he's doing like a stealth mission. He's like tying people up. You got him like chasing down the helicopters, like going through the city. The crane is falling down. And he has to do a quick time event to like save it. Which I mean, I don't like quick time events because it's super dumb, and I'd rather just do it myself. But it still like looks like an amazing game. And the combat looks super clean. It looks like a mix between. I read this in the comments, and it's so true. It looks like a mix between like the PS2 or like Spider-Man games, where you're like just roaming around the city, and then like the new Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, whatever games, and they just kind of fused and made one Spider-Man baby. So this game looks absolutely amazing, and they teased Miles Morales at the end of the trailer. So that was pretty cool. Nice little nod to him there. Don't know if he's gonna play a part in the actual story, but I hope so. So yeah, this game looks amazing. And now, moving on to the big reason why we're all watching E3, Nintendo. Now, first off, just want to get this out of the way. New freaking Kirby game. Oh yeah. So hyped about this because all the new Kirby games have been, like the main series Kirby games, have been on 3DS. And while that is cool and like, alright, whatever, having like a fully fledged Kirby game on the Switch with like super nice graphics, so happy. And even though it's gonna come out in 2018 and like there's no concrete date yet, I'm still like super excited about that. Also, this wasn't like super revealed, like they didn't show off like anything for this, but it's confirmed by Nintendo that there's gonna be a main series Pokemon game for the Switch, which is great because this is the first time there's ever been a Pokemon game on technically consoles, because Switch is like a hybrid, but I'll count it. So yeah, it's gonna be a fully fledged Pokemon game on consoles. They don't have any pictures of it yet, or like names or anything, but they said to expect it within the next year or two. So yeah, excited for that. Also, they revealed a new Yoshi game for 2018. Very interesting because they got Yoshi's Woolly World, and now this is more like paper mache almost. It looks very weird, and Yoshi's got like a felt design to him. It looks kind of weird, but I love like the aesthetic of it. I skipped out on Yoshi's Woolly World because I just didn't want another 2D platformer for the Wii U. But this one is actually full 3D with like a full range of motion. So yeah, this one looks really cool. Now this was so exciting for me. Rocket League on the Switch. Now, Rocket League on the Switch was like kind of a given. Like, I mean, alright, you know, it would just be perfect for it. But now actually seeing it and having it confirmed is awesome, because I remember I took my Switch to school for like the last 2 days, and we were all playing Mario Kart, and that was so fun. So doing that with Rocket League would be even crazier. Alright, so I was recording the video, and my camera just decided to be a dick and turn off like near the end of the video when I was talking about Nintendo. So the rest of this video is just gonna be visuals and like pictures and stuff. Sorry about that. I know I was planning on re-recording it, but the audio is so good that like I don't even know if visuals are really necessary. So yeah, sorry again. Now let's continue on with the video. It has cross-network play for almost all consoles. you can, if you have a Switch or an Xbox, or like Switch, Xbox, and PC, I believe, can all play together. Obviously, probably the PC people or Xbox people are gonna have a bit of an advantage over Nintendo people just because of the controls. But if you can get good, I mean, props to you. Notice I didn't say PlayStation, because I don't fucking know. PlayStation's, they're like having safety concerns for some reason. They're like, oh, we don't want, because we can, like, using our PlayStation network, we can track, like, reports and stuff for, like, toxic players or whatever, or something like that. And they're like, oh, we can't do this. And now, yeah, so, sorry PlayStation owners, you can't play with all the other cool kids, but whatever. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Alright, now these are the 3 biggest titles for not even just Nintendo E3, for the entire E3. They have a new, alright, so let's just get the smaller of the 2 out of the way. New Super Mario Odyssey trailer. I have watched this trailer so many fucking times, you have no idea. I am so hyped for this game because, like, it's just a perfect trailer. It starts off with a T-Rex coming on and like roaring and everyone's thinking like, all right, new Monster Hunter, maybe some like a new fossil fighters. I don't know. Everyone was thinking like different things. And then you guys see that fucking hat sitting on top. Mario pops out, and it's like, what? And then, you know, you get like a bunch of gameplay. And then, like, later on in the trailer, you find out that Mario can possess his enemies and, like, turn into them. And it looks so cool. He can turn into, like, a Bullet Bill and, like, fly around and stuff. You can turn into, like, these little tiki people with, like, glasses that can see into, like, things that don't really exist, almost. And it's just super, super cool. And they also have this new track. It's an original track. It doesn't really have an official name, but a lot of people are calling it, I'll Be Your One-Up Girl. Such a good song. Oh my gosh. It's got that perfect vibe of, like, what is it? Like, swing music, almost. Or like electro swing. Well, not even electro swing, just swing music. Very nice. And they just kind of sneakily put Pauline in there, which was very classy. So yeah, this is just an amazing trailer. And we got a date. December 27th or 29th. Not December. October. It's coming out way earlier. They said that it was going to come out holiday. Fucking... That's so early. October? So 4 months until this game comes out. And I could not be more excited for it. But there is 2 more games. Very big games that I am forgetting to mention here. You know, so... Fucking Metroid Prime 4, bitches! Oh my gosh. Okay. Metroid Prime, everyone was saying, oh yeah, it's my dream for Nintendo to make a new Metroid. Oh, if Nintendo makes a new Metroid, that's gonna be legendary. I hope they reveal new Metroid at the at E3. And everyone was saying like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It happened, and it was crazy, cause just, you know, they showed off like the 4 comes down, and then just the Metroid Prime comes out. Oh, it was like a 50-second trailer, and it was so hype. And I cannot wait to see some gameplay, to see cinematics, to see anything. I would be happy if I saw a rating for the game by now, because that would tell us more about the game than anything that they showed us so far. But yeah, so excited. Can't wait to see more from that game. But that wasn't the only Metroid thing that they revealed. New Metroid game on the 3DS. I believe it's called Metroid Samus Returns. It's a new 2D Metroid game coming out in a couple months, I think. And it looks super freaking cool, cause you got Samus running around, and it's like 2D, but you got like the 3D models and like 3D character things, so that when you get into like these boss fights, you get like these cinematic angles of like 3D. So it's like, it's really cool. And you got the full 360 range of motion on your blaster. So, oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna be broke as fuck by the end of the year. Whew. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought were the best E3 reveals of this year. Let me know what you thought of everything Nintendo revealed, everything Sony revealed, Ubisoft, EA, Xbox. If you guys want to talk about Bethesda for some reason, I don't fucking know why you would. They didn't reveal any games. So yeah, that was fucking crazy, and alright, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'll see you guys later. Bye.